Welcome to beautiful Huntington Beach in California. We're here today with a full body Vinyasa yoga flow. This Vinyasa practice is a dynamic and flowing class that connects breath with movement, creating a harmonious blend of strength, flexibility, and mind-body connections. Today's practice will challenge you while at the same time leave you feeling reconnected with your inner self. This practice is all about invigorating your body, calming your mind, and deepening your connection with yourself. So, if you're ready to get started, grab your mat and let's begin. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this Vinyasa practice. Opening the palms of your hand away from you with your eyes closed. Now taking a deep breath as you reach both arms up to the sky. Then go ahead and release your left hand, drop your hips to the left and begin to reach with the top arms towards the side of your mat. You can keep your eyes closed and just focus on bringing your awareness over to your side body, reaching to the other side of your mat, and then come back to center and jump. Simply switch to the other side, sit on the right, top arm reaches towards the side of your mat. Good, and just reach and breathe. In, exhale, come back to center. Inhale, big reach with both arms up to the sky, and then at this time making your way over into child's pose, releasing your forehead all the way down to the mat, arms reaching forward. And then on your next breath, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, rolling yourself. Inhaling, arching your back, look up, exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. So, starting to welcome movement into the spinal cord, bringing more fluidity, blood flow into that area of your body. Good. Now on your next breath, go ahead and start to make circle with your upper body, so moving your elbows a little bit. If you need to, but draw big circle with your hips and with your back. You can make this as big or small as you like. It's really up to you. What I want you to focus on is to really just start to feel your body, then slowly sit back into child's pose. And then from here, we're slowly going to transitions into our puppy pose. To open up through that upper back, bring your fingertips to the front of your mat. Allow your hips to stay over top of your knees. Now over to your elbows, coming into our Sphinx pose or baby cobra, and then planting the palms of your hand, pushing into the hands, and then realizing the forehead down for one, so push and just lift halfway. Exhale down for 2 press into the mat, just lift up and lower for 3, and now pressing into the palms, just hold a little bit and then push all of your weight into your hands. Lift your knees and thought of the mat, come into upward facing dog. Deep breathe in here, really open up through that heart center, and then push into the hands. Lift your hips and release into downward facing dog. Beautiful. And just tap your knees to the mat and then push back, downward dog, come forward, tap the knees, push back, downward dog, tap the knees, downward dog, tap the knees, downward dog. Slowly from here, now we are going to roll through the spine into plank, come through into plank, come back into downward dog, round forward, hold your plank, push back downward dog, round forward into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and reach your right leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog, bend your knees and then come down onto your left elbow. Right hand stay on the floor. Let's begin to circle that right knee, making this circle as big as possible. And then back to both hands. Extend your right leg back up. Step your right foot to the front of your mat. Center your body, deep your hips a little bit lower, and then extend the front knee, flex your front foot. Inhale, lunge, exhale, push back, flex the front foot. Inhale, lunge, exhale, push back. Inhale, lunge, exhale, drop your left knee and push back into your half split asana. Come forward your right foot to the edge of your mat and allow your right knee to fall away from you, and then begin to drop your forehead down and lift it up for one. So once again, adding some fluid movements into this posture, focusing and opening the hip while at the same time connection movement to your breath. Deepen that connections between your mind and your body. Drop your back knee and then reach your back arm to the back of your mat and then to the front. As you look back, look forward, bring that elbows into your chest, bring it back and bring it forward. Very nice. Reach and look over and in, and once again look over. If you can, reach for that ankle and then begin to pull that back heel toward you. Glute going deeper into the quadricep. Remembering to breathe, my friend. Come on back with both hands. Lift the back knee, holding this lizard. Step all the way back into downward facing dog. Round through into plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great. Now let's take it to the other side. Left leg, reach up, three-legged dog, bend your knee, go ahead and open up the hips, so sticking one hip over the other, right elbows come down. Let's move that left knee in a circular motions and around, and then coming back over to both hands and step forwards to the front of your mat, finding that lunge positions. Extend and flex that front foot into pyramid. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, extend for two. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, three. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, inhale, come forward. Exhale, inhale, come forward. Exhale. So let's hold it here, half split, and really focusing once again on the breath. So with each exhalation, come forward, heel, toe, your left foot. Let's up, dive down with the forehead to the mat and up for 1. Bring the head down and extend your elbows for 2. So adding movement in the upper body as we find stillness and stability in the lower body. Good. Open up. Inhale. Then as you exhale, go ahead and drop your right knee down to the floor. Reach your arm all the way back and then come all the way forward, bending your elbow. Breathe it to chest, reach it all the way back and forward for 2. So nice, gently rotations of the upper body. Bend your back knee, grab your toes and begin to pull the heel towards your glute, really feeling that stretch through the quadricep. Great inhale, exhale out, and then as you exhale we're going to step all the way back. Downward facing dog, beautiful. Inhale, round forward into plank, come forward chaturanga, upward facing dog and exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome. Lift the heels and just begin to walk forward to the front of your mat, coming into a standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Now bend both knees and begin to roll up to standing big reach with both arms. Inhale up to the sky. Bend your elbows. Dive forward towards the earth. Halfway, and then extending your left leg, bend your right knee about 90 degrees, reaches your right arm up to the sky, half triangle. Good. Now really just think about breathing. Come back to center and then lift your left leg, slide bend in the knee, and then see if you can lift yourself up into warrior 3, and then lifting your body and bringing that left knee all the way through all over your belly bottom. And then what you're going to do is you're going to grab that ankle of your left foot and place the heel all the way up towards your right hip. So kiss your palm together and drop your torso toward. And then release your foot and come over to regular standing. Roll up to standing, reach up, exhale, forward fold, exhale, step back into high plank. And then from here, go ahead, take your chaturanga, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead, take another breath, lift the heels, bend your knees, halfway up, exhale, fold, inhale, halfway, exhale, fold, halfway, and fold, bend your knees, roll up to standing, arms reach up, exhale, dive over toward the front of your mat, inhale, halfway, at this time, exhale, right leg extends back, step, bend your right knee, reaches your arm up to the sky. Breathe in here, close your eyes. In this stillness, inhale and exhale. Great. Lift your rich leg back up, lift your hands over to your heart center, and then see if you can just find that balance in your warrior 3. Slowly lift your body, right knee comes up to belly bottom, and then what you are going to do is you're going to grab that ankles of your right foot and place the heel all the way up towards your left hip. So kiss your palm together in Namaste. Breathe, inhale, lower and all the way down, and then slowly from here release that foot, come into your standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway, exhale, step back into downward facing dog and plank as you release into chaturanga, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, and then land in the seated positions on your mat. Once again, pushing back, reaching both arms up to the sky. Inhale, come forward, exhale, kiss both arms all the way down. Try your best to keep your both feet flexed, arms up, place them behind you, scoot forward, and then slowly make your way all the way down to your back. Rest your head, place right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly, and let's conclude this practice today with just a pranayama. Exercise in these positions your 3-part breath. So what I like you to do is welcome a bit inhalations over into your belly. Feel that pressure in your left hand, and then begin to move that breath upward through the chest into the heart, through the rib cage. And then when you're ready to exhale, you move it downward, out of the chest, out of the ribs, and then out of the belly. Otherwise, if you're ready to finish, go ahead, roll over to a seated position. Let's take a deep breath. Together reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring that energy and breathe down to the heart. And take this opportunity to bow down to your own heart in gratitude for a beautiful practice today, and for finding time in your day to decide it to yourself, your health, and your well-being. Thank you. Namaste.